Hello, welcome to the last edition of the Spring 2011 Haskell News. I'm Elena Strobel. After 10 years of searching for Osama Bin Laden, U.S. Navy SEALs raided his compound in Pakistan and killed him. Here's what a few Haskell students had to say.
Relieved. It really makes me feel relieved because I have family members and friends who are in the military, and really it just gives them reason to be over there, and rather than just being over there for no reason.
It makes me feel relieved because, like she said, we do have family that are over there and that are fighting this war, and other people do too. And with his passing, or with them capturing him and him dying, it's actually a great relief on basically the whole country.
To be honest with you, I really don't have anything against it or for it. But, it is offensive. A lot of Native Americans will see it as that because it was a Native American person, and it also makes us think that maybe they look at us as terrorists, and I can understand why people feel offended by it. But I really have I'm not for it, but I'm not against it.
I'm kind of the same way, but my point on that is that I guess I don't really know how to say it, but them viewing it as like a code word for something like that, I mean, it can be taken bad and it can be taken good, and it depends on how you see it and how you are about it.
I hadn't heard about it at first, but when I did hear about it, I was a little shocked. I wondered why, when the two really have no relationship or really similarities to me even. He's not Native American, and it seems like they just branded that name on him because he was a rebel to our nation, and there are lots of other names that they could have chosen, and I don't know why they chose Geronimo.
It isn't often that a person written in history books visits your school. Ricky Barkowski has more on the story.
On Thursday, April 21st, the Haskell Cultural Center was honored with a visit from Samuel Sandoval, a retired Navajo Code Talker. Students and faculty gathered for a casual meet and greet, and many posed for photos. Samuel Sandoval was presented with the Warrior's Medal of Valor, as well as a United States Marine Corps blanket. Afterwards, he gave a short speech about his experiences during the war.
So one day, I confronted him as a child. I said, "Grandpa, that's for you, not for me." And today, I regret it. And I hate that man when he comes up to me in the morning. He got things to do. And I look at my father, look at my mother. No, you go with it. Do what he says. I love that grandfather of mine today. So many times in the service, I recall, but I didn't want to hear. He kept on me. That is #1 discipline that I went through. Very strict man. And he was very healthy. #2, I went to the education system. He went the dominant society way. And there is another discipline. One discipline that I was confronted with. The only language I knew was Navajo. When I entered school, my father and mother enrolled me at a boarding school. So happened it was a mission sponsored by the United States United Methodist Church, and I graduated out of that. After graduation, I enlisted in the Marine Corps, and that's my story. And again, that you get into the military, the third discipline.
Samuel Sandoval's visit to Haskell was a great opportunity for students to not only meet an actual code talker, but to hear firsthand the stories and experiences he had. We interviewed Ashley So, a senior, to get her reaction on the event.
Yatesh a Ashley So Yanishya, Kohadlini Nishlin, Persian Basha Shin, Tachini Dashmasanki, Ani Dashache, Washurni Tade Nasha. Hello, my name is Ashley So. I am a senior here at Haskell, and I will be receiving my bachelor's this May in Indigenous and American Indian Studies. Today we had the Sam Sandoval come in, who's a Navajo Code Talker, and I feel very honored to have the opportunity to meet him. It's really great to know, like, our ancestors fought to protect our country, and being able to meet one of our veterans who was able to produce such a great code and serve our country is an honor. He's funny. I enjoyed his little anecdotes that he gave us in explaining his clans and talking about you know, who he is and where he comes from, and how he still holds our traditional beliefs, and how he can carry that with him in today's world or today's society, as well as keeping his Navajo beliefs and traditions with him. So.
Reporting for Haskell News, this is Ricky Barkowski.
Mother's Day is always a good time to spend with your mom and cherish the days spent. Jamie Scott has a story.
It's spring and Easter has come and gone, but there's another reason to celebrate before the summer. Yes, our special day is dedicated to mothers, young and old, all around the world. But for some students, this thought of missing this day is emotional.
Basically, just would like to just thank the person who brought me into this world, you know? I mean, look where I'm at now, you know, going to college.
If I could get her a gift every Mother's Day, I would buy like diamond chains so she could just rock them on her neck.
Buy stuff for your mom. I want to wish Happy Mother's Day to my mom and my grandma.
Happy Mother's Day.
Haskell News would like to wish a happy Mother's Day to all the mothers of students and faculty. Jamie Scott, Haskell News.
With the semester coming to a close, we asked students what their summer plans were. Finals week is just around the corner, which means the semester is almost over. And with summer school being canceled, many students are ready for what is next.
Well, I'm going on a trip on May 19th through the 20th. It's a surprise trip, so I don't know where I'm going or what I'm going to be doing, but it's supposed to be fun. And probably just work, and I wish I could go to summer school. We don't have summer school. Actually, we're getting an apartment in May also, so we'll be living here in Lawrence for now on until we're done with school. So
since there's no school, I recently applied into an apartment over here in Lawrence. I'll be living there instead of the dorms. Also, I'm in an internship through the RISE program here at Haskell, and I'll be going over to KU working under a lab technician or a professor and getting experience under my belt and things like that.
With the end of another school year, another Miss Haskell and Haskell Brave will be elected. The pageant started, and running for Miss Haskell is Monique Burnside, a Kiowa Navajo student who presented her traditional talent to students. Running for Haskell Brave is Bryn Frawa, a Jemez Pueblo student who also presented his traditional talent. Haskell hosted Oklahoma Wesleyan University in a doubleheader. Jamie Scott has more on the report.
Despite the cold weather, the Lady Indians kept warm chasing balls all over the field as Oklahoma Wesleyan connected for 9 hits, almost all in early innings. The visitors drove in 5 runs in the first inning alone, as Haskell lost the first game 11-2. A different team showed up for the second game as they started off looking like a repeat of the first game as they were getting beat 3-1 after 1 inning. In the second inning, the bats were blazing as they brought in 4 runs and Haskell maintained the lead. The remainder of the game, Lady Indians winning 5-3. Nicole Bennett led the Lady Indians with a 6-6 in both games and 2 runs for the win. This victory makes Haskell overall record 4-26 and 3-5 in the Midlands Conference. Good job, ladies. Haskell News, Jamie Scott.
Thanks for watching the final edition of the Spring 2011 Haskell News. I'm Elena Strobel. Congratulations, graduates, and have a safe summer. We'll see you in the fall.
Philip Hula has this story on the effects it could have at Haskell. When I looked at you,
Thanks for watching the final edition of the Spring 2011 Haskell News. I'm Elena Strobel. Congratulations.
Here's Philip Hula with more details. Philip, I think I said Philip. Philip Hula, I can take one more take. Yeah. Philip. Philip. Not Philip. Okay. And on Haskell. Keep on trucking Haskell. Yeah. Life's a garden. Dig it.